Hello, welcome. Today we are going to be looking at quantities and units. We are going to be looking at what? Quantities and what? Units. Anything that you measure, you call it quantity. Is that clear? And to differentiate one quantity from the other, we attach unit to them. Is that clear? When you say that your tea is hotter than mine, you need to measure a quantity that tells us that that is true. What quantity is that? Temperature. What quantity is that? Temperature. And you can measure it using a thermometer. So when you measure, what is the unit of temperature? Kelvin. What is the unit of temperature? Kelvin. If you say that I'm taking more time than you need to be able to measure the time that I've taken compared to the one you've taken. And that time that you measure is a quantity. And what is the unit of time? Seconds. What is the unit of time? Seconds. If you say that I'm fatter than you need to measure my weight and your own, or my mass. Is that clear? So that mass that you measure to tell the difference, we call it quantity. You understand? And the unit of that mass is what? Kilogram. Is that clear? So everything in physics, you have to measure it in order to tell how much big or small it is. And anything you measure in physics, we call it what? Quantity. And you attach what we call unit in order to differentiate and tell us the type of quantity that you're looking at. And there are two major types of quantities. You have what we call the fundamental quantities and the what? Derived quantities. You get the derived quantities from the fundamental quantities by adding up or dividing. Whereas the fundamental quantities are the basic quantities. What are the basic fundamental quantities that we have? We have what? Length. We have what? Mass. And we have what? Time. And what are their units? Unit of length is what? Meter. Unit of time is what? Seconds. And unit of mass is what? Kilogram. Now, derived units are those units or quantities that are obtained from the fundamental quantities. And examples are what? Velocity, which is what? Distance over time. That is length over time, meter per second. And you also have what? Acceleration. You have work. We have other derived quantities. Is that clear? Are we together on this? There are other fundamental quantities like Kelvin, temperature, and other things. And there are other derived quantities like Coulomb. Is that clear? So now we look at physical quantities and units. Fundamental quantities are basic quantities that provide basic units. Examples are length, mass, and time, with units meter, kilogram, and seconds respectively. Others are electrical current, which is measured in what? Amperes. Luminous intensity, measured in what? Candela. Amount of a substance, measured in what? Mole. And finally what? What else? Thermodynamic what? Temperature, which is measured in what? Kelvin. Is that clear? So all these are fundamental quantities. Now the derived quantities are quantities obtained by combining two or more fundamental quantities. Examples are what? Velocity, acceleration, force, and work, with the unit meter per second square, kilogram meter per second square, or Newton for force, and Joule for work. So those are the fundamental quantities. Those are the derived quantities. Other derived quantities are power with the unit watt, momentum with the unit kilogram meter per second or Newton second, electrical charge with the unit coulomb, and density with the unit kilogram per meter square. So those are the fundamental and derived quantities. And then post UTME, GCE, WAEC, they are going to ask you, which of the following is not a fundamental quantity? And you have Kelvin, you have Candela, you have meter, and you have coulomb. Who will give me the answer? What's the answer? Kelvin, Candela, meter, coulomb. Which is the answer? Coulomb. Because coulomb is a derived quantity. And they are going to ask you which of the following is not a derived quantity. And they are going to give you watt, joule, coulomb, candela. What is the answer? Candela, because candela is a fundamental quantity for luminous intensity. Is that clear? Please, if you like this our video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so that you can get our videos whenever we upload them. If you have any questions or concerns, drop them in the comment section. Get to our website www.jamboeknekouni to see all our lectures and study with them. Also get to our website Tclassified.com to see our lecture plans for students. Thank you and God bless.